Tonight, we're here at the BMO Center in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, celebrating the 13th annual Cpmsa, which is the Construction Project Management Group. And there's a lot of contacts, that networking that's going to be going on. We're going to talk to some businesses, some instructors, some students. Let's go check it out. What do we want to learn here today? Not sure. We're just going to talk to industry about sustainability, about big projects that are on the horizon, what they're doing these days to help promote construction and the processes that we have here in Canada. Do we need to change? Sure, maybe. Let's try something new. I mean, who knows? It's also about the students as well, so we're going to talk to them too, so stay tuned. I'm here with Dr. Azzedine Ojahain. Please tell us what this event's about.
Oh, great. Thanks. A great event here for Industry Night for the Bachelor of Science Construction Project Management at SAIT. Yeah. One of the unique degrees in Canada in construction management. And it's a tremendous and awesome way to celebrate the link between what we promote at SAIT in the School of Construction, bridging between industry and academia. This is leveraging the talent of our students and their career in the future. It's all about how we train our future professionals in the construction sector to become the next leaders in the sector. So that's what the event is. It's a celebration for the students, also networking and creating those opportunities.
That's fantastic. I do want to ask you something. There's a big event coming up this April, and it's the Associated Schools of Construction 2025.
Correct.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so again, the same path that we take about bridging between academia and university and industry. The event for ASC, the Associated School of Construction, the school at SAIT, are hosting the 61st annual conference.
Yes.
And that will be April 22nd to 24th here in Calgary. And we look forward to welcoming guests from the US, from around the world. So it's putting Calgary in a global map on how we promote construction in general. Yeah.
So just in your opinion, how do you think about the future of the construction industry actually within Alberta or Calgary or even as a country as a whole? What do you think?
I'll say that construction is never going to end. If there is a sector that is always going to be at the top, it's going to be construction. We will always build homes, we'll build schools, we'll build hospitals, we'll build roads. So the construction sector is always going to be present globally, and it's just a matter of how the next generation will need to build better and differently, for sure. And that's the importance of a learning career with opportunities to do it much better in the future. And yeah. So
those exciting things. What about sustainability? What about the new products? Is there anything that we can say or talk about new products that we're using now to help us in the future?
And then again, it's the same parallel when I said we need to build differently.
Yeah.
And that's bringing innovation. Maybe but it's a positive criticism of the construction sector. The construction sector has always been lagging in adopting and innovating just the way we build. We still build like we used to do 100 years ago in some part. And I'll say objectively, Canada is always in a little bit on the back end on that to adopt and lead. It is time, and that's also why it is important to have training in such programs, is to promote and put the seed in the next group of professionals, because they will have that as part of what they've learned, and then they will implement it, being more sustainable, being more, I would say, productive, and make the most of the resources we have as opposed to just continuously, I would say the word drilling, that's not necessarily towards energy, but being much more effective on what we have now and how we were going to build in the future to maintain our planets primarily.
You know what? That's fantastic answer. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
See you later.
All right.
Hi, we're here with Michael Roy from PCL Construction. Michael, can you tell us what this event is about? What does it mean to you and your company?
So supporting this event is really important to us. Over a decade ago, PCL made a concerted effort in the industry to help build a program that was more dedicated towards construction project management stream and having a full set of skills once you enter the workforce. Something we targeted back then, and we've seen so many graduates of this program come and start their careers with PCL here in Calgary and in other parts we operate across the country and be very successful.
So you do look at SAIT for those workers that you need for your jobs.
Oh, absolutely.
How about the trades part? I mean, I know we're a little off topic, but how about the trades? I mean, how important is that stream to you guys these days?
Well, skilled workforce is the backbone of everything we do.
Yeah.
If we're, our jobs don't mean much if there isn't people that are able to produce what's on the other end. And the reality is, industry right now has a lot of shortage of that skilled workforce, and it's something that needs to be fostered, needs to be furthered, needs to be really valued in the industry.
Right on.
And we certainly do. And we have a lot of carpenters, craft skilled workforce in lots of different trades that work directly for PCL and all of our trade partners in the industry.
Yeah.
And a lot of that training happens here at SAIT.
What about sustainability in construction materials that we're using today? Are we changing? You got any real new innovations on the horizon? What's happening that way?
I mean, the industry is always changing for sustainability. The goals of sustainability are constantly progressing and pushing that envelope. You know, it's not just LEED, there's lots of different programs out there. And just generally, the progress of manufacturing to provide products that are more sustainably and maybe to that net zero part of carbon capture in their development. That's across it all. Tough to give you any specific examples.
Yeah, I know, it's hard.
But talking about sustainability in a broader sense, PCL does do a lot of work here in southern Alberta for photovoltaic installations.
That's good.
So we push that.
Moving forward, I mean, there's an ASC conference coming up in Calgary, as you know. It's the 61st annual Associated Schools of Construction. Lots of dynamic people from all across the globe, really. I know PCL is an international company, pretty much.
Yeah.
So what do you see the future looking like? For, like, you got huge jobs on the horizon, you got a lot of work ready to go, or you maybe you don't know, I don't know. How can you speak to that?
The one thing that can be said for sure is we always need to develop our cities. If we're going to be moving towards a greenification of our economy, that's greener, more renewable power, and that's better performing buildings. And that's replacements of systems, reskinning a lot of the towers here in town.
Right.
If it's pivoting, as it has been for the last 5, 8 years, you could say, for more of an office economy, for an office space, tower usage downtown into residential, there's lots of conversions happening.
Right.
And absolutely, there's lots of construction on the horizon, and there's always going to be.
Right, I appreciate you taking the time to talk
Of course, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Hi, we're here today with, what's your name, sorry?
Katie Briggs.
Katie Briggs. Well, welcome, Katie. What is it that you're a student at SAIT?
Yes.
What program are you in?
I'm taking architectural technologies.
Architectural technologies. That's fantastic. So these kind of events, how important are they to the student body?
I feel like they're pretty important. They get you some experience, get you mingling with other cohorts so you can work with them in the future, hopefully.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm very excited to meet a couple people here.
So what do you got here? Just show us just a little bit. What is this? What do you got this?
This is my first semester
Portfolio?
thing.
Yeah.
And I did a residential building for sure.
Yeah.
And I have like my site plan. And
Wow, that's awesome.
a couple of different layers. Like I have my material board. Sorry.
So what does this mean? Is this like your capstone project?
No,
or was it-
this is my first year, so this is my
Okay.
first semester project. So
Okay.
I'm trying to just get around.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what? All the best to you in trying to get an internship. I mean,
you
that's
so
what we're
much.
all here for, is to mingle and network. And I'm pretty sure it'll probably happen for you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here with Khalid from SAIT. You're a student at SAIT right now?
Oh, yes,
What
I am.
program are you in?
And construction, Bachelor of Science in Construction Project Management.
Construction Project Management. Tell me a little bit about your history. Where are you from, Khalid?
So I'm originally from Syria. I've been
Syria.
here for 3 years.
Nice.
So my background, I have already civil engineering diploma
Yes.
from Pearson Institution in the UK, but I was in college in Jordan when I studied there.
Right.
Right. Then I moved to Canada 3 years ago. I've studied English here at SAIT as well.
That's
which is
good.
ALF program.
Yeah.
Then my friends told me like there is a program. It's called construction project management at SAIT. I was looking for complete my education
Right.
to get a Canadian degree. So
So, you're still a new student here. You're still a little bit ways from your degree. But what do you hope to achieve? What do you want to do? Do you want to work in the industry? Do you want to maybe do something else? Springboard to another program?
So actually, basically, I'm looking for a job.
Yes.
In the construction industry here in Canada, and then I think like the construction project management is going to be the key to get to the industry here in Canada. And it's really good program can prepare students to be a really in management positions in the companies.
Awesome. Thank you so much,
No
man.
problem.
Good luck, eh? All
Thank
the
you.
best. Great. Hey, here we are at the 13th annual Cpmsa, where students get to work and network with industry. I'm here with some students. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Eder Carval Meneses, and I'm in the Bachelor of Science Construction Project Management program.
Very nice. How many years have you been there now?
This is my final year.
This is your final year, so you're looking forward to this capstone project that you're putting together?
Yeah, we had our first defense today, actually.
First presentations today. That's fantastic. So what do you hope to achieve at an event like this?
Honestly, just network, get a sense of the industry, get a sense where everyone's at.
And hopefully get a job maybe somewhere.
Well, I actually already have a job.
Do you?
Yeah, but it's always good to have connections.
And how did you get that job? Did you start with an internship? How did that work
I
out?
did have an internship, and then I've just been working for him since.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
How about you? What's your name?
My name is Sloan. I am just here visiting and enjoying this networking event.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Sloan. What's your name? What's your program?
My name's Connor. I'm in the Bachelor of Science of Construction Project Management as well, in my fourth year.
Fourth year, so you're right there doing your capstone. Did you present today, or?
We did. We were all in a group. Well, besides Jose, but we
Very nice. So you guys are in the same group, same capstone. That's fantastic. And what was that about? Like, how did that? Was it a building? Was it a model of something? Like, what did you do?
So we're focusing on residential air tightness and ways to improve that. So
Building envelope is really important, as
it is
we all
very
know.
important.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. What new innovations in that are you presenting in your capstone?
Nothing too crazy. We're hoping just to be able to improve the processes and systems of installment, so that way that houses are more airtight, just by completion or the process of completion, rather than introducing anything really new.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. What's your name, program?
Yeah, my name's Michaelin, and I'm also in the Bachelor of Science Construction Project Management, and I'm a fourth year as well.
Awesome. So now you're working on that same air tightness of building envelopes. What about, just give me something about the way construction is done today that you propose to be different?
Yeah, we're definitely looking at something that needs to change in the industry. We're focusing on energy efficiency of homes and hoping to improve that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we need to make some changes.
Nice. Thank you. Go ahead. What's next?
Name is Jose, BCPM as well, along with these guys. Yeah, fourth year.
Yeah. And so you're not in the same group.
No,
Capstone
no.
is different. What's your capstone?
We're doing it on modular construction.
Okay.
So doing solutions for like the foundation and the new systems.
Okay. And what real new innovations are we doing with that, or if there's any?
Well, nothing yet, but like we're hoping to like hopefully turn foundations and MEP systems into modular as well. Because right now, when you do modular construction, just like tie-ins and underground work you have to do still. So trying to get everything off-site and then just plug into the on-site.
Plug and play almost, yeah.
Plug and play.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, thank you for your time, guys. Good luck. That concludes the 13th annual Construction Project Management Student Association Gala. 13th annual. Can you believe it? I did 13. These guys are incredible. The amount of work these students do to put these events together, it's astounding. And we're certainly grateful for all of the industry that showed up to give their advice, to give their internship, to give their mentorship. Super important here at SAIT. Hope you enjoyed it.